Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to this channel, hi, my name is Mava and I'm here to chit chat with you. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. So today we're going to be making some onion oil. I'm not sure if many of you have heard of it, but yeah, onion oil is actually a thing. The recipe that I found on YouTube, I'm going to link the person's actual video on in the description box of this video, but she used grapeseed oil. When I went to the store to check how much grapeseed oil is, I was like, no ma'am. So I am going to be using coconut oil because first of all, I already have a lot of it and I don't really use it a lot. So I thought might as well, because I mean, this is how much I have. I think you can use any oil that you have. If you want like olive oil, if you want coconut oil, or if you have avocado oil, grapeseed oil, any type of oil, I think should do the same thing, because first of all, the main ingredient is the onion, not necessarily the oil. Okay, so without further ado, let's get into making it. I'm going to speak to you guys about some of the benefits of using onion oil, but let's make this right now while we still have electricity, because what? Load shedding. The ingredients are 1 red onion, 1 brown onion, grapeseed oil. There are so many things that you can use alternatively, because like for example, I'm not using grapeseed oil, I'm using coconut oil. I'm not using a red onion, I'm only using 1 brown onion, and it will still do the same thing. I wish I did have some red onions, but it's okay, we move. So let me walk you guys through the whole process. Okay guys, so I have my onion over here. Now I'm going to just chop it up, because you have to chop it up obviously. Okay, so there's my chopped onion, and then the next thing is you're gonna have to add the oil to the pan. So it says 60 to 70 tablespoons, sorry. So that is basically about 600 grams. But I'm just going to use 250. So what I'm going to do is probably just scoop some coconut oil and then put this in hot water so that it can melt. Okay, so I have my really hot water here and my measuring cup, and now I'm just going to scoop some coconut oil in there. The only reason why I'm melting it beforehand is just so that I can see how much I'm actually using. So this is roughly 3 tablespoons. And then let's just place it in there and then see if it's actually going to be 250 mils or slightly more. But I think it's going to be 250 mils. Okay, the coconut oil is melting. It's still very creamy. But honestly, I feel like this is enough oil for me to use. So I will just pour this onto the pan so that we can get to frying the onions. I just wanted to see how much it's really gonna be, but from the look of things, time is not with me, and I honestly just want to get this done. Okay, I think this is good enough. It's gonna melt completely on the pan, but at least we can see this is about 250 mils of coconut oil. Okay, we're moving to a new station now. We are about to fry our onions. Yeah, this is more than enough oil, honestly. And I know some of it is going to remain in the cup. But it's okay. Our coconut oil is now hot, so I'm ready to put in the onions. Let me just see how hot it is. Okay, let's just wait a little bit for it to actually become really hot so that the frying process can be quick. Okay, it seems like our oil is hot, so now let's just throw in the onions. While the onions are frying, you have to just keep on mixing regularly, and then this process is supposed to be about 25 to 30 minutes long, but I'm just going to wing it because of the electricity thing. Electricity should be going in like 10 minutes, So already I think it's been frying for maybe like 3 minutes or so, but I'm just going to leave it on the plate while it's still hot, and then wait for the 25 minutes to elapse, and then wait for it to cool off so we can use the filter paper and put it in a container. So the container that I'm using is this little one. I'm so excited to use it because I feel like this is going to be like my first ever at-home oil, so I'm excited for that. So let's just wait for these onions to cook, and you just want to make sure that they cook until they are translucent or soft. We may have a little bit of a situation. I think the heat was too high because our onions are turning brown. I don't think they're supposed to turn brown, but either way, we're trying to extract the nutrients from the onions, so I don't think it's that much of a chain smash. But what I did was I just took it off the plate and reduce the heat, so I'm just going to place it back and then continue with mixing. Okay guys, so this is what the onions look like. I'm so disappointed. I am honestly so disappointed, but anyways, you're supposed to just let it cook for about 25 minutes, and then you're supposed to let it cool off so that you can start draining it out. I'm not sure if I want to continue frying them because, yo guys, they are burning now. I don't want to have that burnt smell in my hair, so I think I will just take this off. I'm just pushing them to the side, and then I'm going to let everything cool off, then we can strain this. It's now been a couple of minutes, and the oil is now cool, so I'm going to take my filter paper and then place it in a jug. Let me just grab a peg. So I'm just gonna put that in there like that, and then just open it up, and that should be fine, I hope. Okay, then I'll just place a peg on that side, and then go in with the oil. This is the rate at which it's being filtered, and those are some of the residues. Now remember, I told you that my onions got burnt, but they shouldn't be burnt, you guys. I don't know if it affects the quality of the oil, but at this point it is what it is. This is my current situation, so there's nothing much that I can do. But I'm gonna try and just open this up a little bit more so I can put even the burnt onions into the mix, so I can just filter the oil that's still on the onions. Then I'm just gonna leave it for as long as I have to. Okay guys, so far this is the amount of oil that has dripped. So I'm just gonna pour it into the tiny container and then apply some of the oil to my scalp, and then I will put back the filter on the jug and then just leave it overnight to see how much oil will be extracted from it. So I have with me my onion oil. This is how much I was able to extract. I am so happy with how it turned out. As you can see, the color is a little bit yellowish. I'm not sure if it's because my onions turned out to be a little bit browner than they were supposed to be, but I'm happy with the amount regardless. So now let's talk about the benefits of using onion oil. It increases collagen production. It also strengthens your hair roots. It helps moisturize the scalp. It helps reduce dandruff, and it fights fungus and bacteria on your scalp. It promotes hair growth, and it also reduces hair loss. So if those are some of the benefits that you want to reach, make sure you try this out. From now onwards, I'm going to focus on especially my edges, because I've been telling you guys that I want to grow my edges. So I'm going to be recording videos from today when I start using this oil, and then maybe I'll give it like a week so that I can show you guys the difference from day 1 to day 7. How often can you use the onion oil on your head? So I read a couple of articles and stuff. Well, not really articles, but you see those questions that people ask online. There are so many different answers that you get, obviously, because some people are saying no, don't use it like this because it has a high sulfur content. So because it has sulfur, it might cause like itchiness, especially if your skin is very sensitive. So those are just some things to take note of. Like, just maybe do a patch test, and then if you don't experience any itchiness, then you can continue using it. But they do advise that you use it once a week, especially before cleansing your hair. But I think this is specific to onion juice, so I'm not so sure honestly, but I'm just going to use it as often as I can. And if I notice that there's a little bit of some irritation or itchiness, I'll just reduce it to 1 week. Maybe I will do it like today and then skip a day and then do it again, and then, you know, stuff like that, just to see how much progress I'm going to make from that type of sequence of using it. And with that, we have come to the end of this video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please do give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and come back for more videos. I am so excited to try this out, and I hope you guys are excited to try it out too. That's it from me for today. I'll see you guys in my next one, but for now, do me a favor and continue loving your crown. Bye. If you're not following me on Instagram, make sure to do so at mcm_muya, and come back for more videos. Okay, bye. For real this time.